Maron, what are you doing? Hey, like, comment, subscribe, share, do everything you gotta do, man. It goes a long way, trust me. You like my shirt? Get straight into the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to League Lads. This is the final episode of this season of League Lads. Before we get into the craziest grand final we ever witnessed, mind my voice, I lost it because Cleary's the GOAT. I just want to thank everyone for supporting League Lads, for supporting Hectic Fred. It's actually a pleasure and an honour to be here every single week and just recording, talking about our favourite sports, our favourite moments. It's more of like a therapy session, and I know I've said this so many times, but thank you for following us on all the socials. Thank you for commenting. You know, all the people that subscribed and liked and comment and interact and message us and all that. Man, I can't thank you enough. You don't understand because like I feel like we have a mad community and we only just started. So I don't care about the view numbers. I know who we speak to week in, week out, and I know where our videos go and who it reaches. And we hope we can continue and get some cracker guests on. We've locked in some people. We're not going to say anything yet because we always have the worst luck, Fred? Every time we lock something happens.
80 buzz, bro.
80 buzz, bro. But yeah, bro, I'm here with Fred, Mr. Hectic Fred. Look at that little smile on his face. Give a little cute smile to the camera. How are you, bro? What's happening, bro?
Not that much, boys. I just want to, to continue from what Sui said. Thank you so much for all the support. It's been a wild year. We started from scratch pretty much this year.
Literally, bro.
I feel like we've grown something really good, and it's so much fun, bro, coming here every week. Talk of footy, bro.
And we only just met as well, bro. Like, it's not like we've known we've had each other on socials for years, but it's not like we've known each other and hanged out and stuff, whatever. Like, we didn't even know we lived in the same freaking
area, bro.
Literally. But yeah, bro, it's an honor, man. It's a pleasure. It's mad, bro. I love it. And like, I always think of it like this. We get to talk shit. We get to have therapy and people get to watch us and we just get to have a laugh, bro. And hopefully one day we can make a living off it and do it full time because it's what we love to do. And if that never happens, then it is what it is, bro. But yeah, thank you very much. Let's get straight into the grand final. Before we fully start, I put on my story on the couch. I said, today could be the greatest grand final we've ever witnessed, right? And it's very hard to top the Cowboys and Brisbane one because that was unbelievable. But I also said, please, as a neutral fan, because me and Fred don't support any of these teams. As a neutral fan, please, referee, please just do your job properly. Like, don't go any sort of way. Just keep it fair, keep it simple, keep it human and reasonable, and we'll experience it. And I swear everything I said happened, and I'm so happy because that was one of the craziest grand finals. Both halves, bro. Like, first half was like tight. Just Brisbane going all out in defence. Penrith scoring a try. Kind of made me feel like it was a bit of like Origin. You know, when New South Wales had all the ball. And then Brisbane just flipped the switch and just went absolutely crazy. I want to hear what you have to say about this grand final. You told me before the cameras turned on that it's the greatest grand final ever. Hard to argue. But I feel like the Cowboys, Brisbane one, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like neck and neck, bro.
The beauty of both is like it was the cementing of the legacies for some players there, especially JT in the first one, and in this one Nathan Cleary, and you know what I mean. And it was two different games in both. One half was like neck and neck, second half points fest,
end to end craziness, bro.
I look like a freaking genius 60 minutes into the game.
What
did I say on the podcast? I said, I think the Brisbane Broncos are going to win. I don't trust Tungo and that right hand Penrith defense right now.
Shocking, eh?
And they fell like a deck of cards. Like, you know when you stack one, like a Jenga piece?
Yeah.
You stack up those cards you can build, and
then one little
bit of wind and just knocked it. Because they could not, they just had a 10-minute period where Brisbane were just spamming that side.
Same side, scored on the same side all what?
EZRA, man, 3 tries, bro.
Man, for me...
They were absolutely spamming that side. And cuz, Reece, no one will talk about it now because they lost, but Reece Walsh sent freaking Nathan Cleary for lunch.
There's so many times.
Sent him packing that one run.
No, I just remember him, bro, everywhere he went, he just opened it up. Like every time he ran side to side, we know what he does. And Penrith are the best defensive team in the comp. I don't know if the stats say that, but when it comes to the eye, they just never concede that much.
No, the stats say that. That's why everyone thought this was going to be a low-scoring game. But Brisbane opened them up. Reece Walsh, literally that last try Brisbane scored, he sent him on a journey, mate.
Sent him
and
for
he
lunch.
absolutely snapped his ankles. And when I saw that, I'm like, in my head, I did make a TikTok saying, it's over, it's over. Low-key hoping
Penrith
that I
something.
cursed the shit out of Brisbane.
And you did.
Because I wanted Penrith to win. That's why every time it's like I say, and I really did think, like deep down, I'm like, there's no way they could come back from this. Because these are two of the best teams we've seen this year. And when you're this good, you don't throw leads once you have one.
100%.
And Penrith, they just look gassed. They couldn't stop Brisbane from going forward. They couldn't stop Brisbane from going through them, around them.
Nothing. It was like for like 10 minutes. For like 10 minutes,
it looked like they had them figured out.
So I was sitting with Russ there, and everyone that was at my house, because we watched it all together, were all with Brisbane. And I was the only bloke like, I want Penrith to win.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest reasons why is I love Nathan Cleary, bro, so much. And he cops a lot of stick in Origin level as well. Like New South Wales could not win the game, and then everyone will start putting it on Cleary.
Yeah.
And I remember people saying he's not the best 7 in the game. Ben Hunt is. This guy is, that guy is. I said, okay. First of all, he's that young.
No one says Ben Hunt except for Johnny. Just stop giving him a voice.
No, but I remember having conversations with a lot of other people before even speaking to Johnny. Like, nah, not Cleary. I don't think he's the best yet.
Yeah, but not Ben Hunt.
But I'm like, bro, the potential he has is unbelievable. And people say system, but it's like without him, the system could work in a regular NRL game. It's fine. But without him in so much of these games, they get nowhere.
So when I look at Cleary in Origin, right, I don't even think he plays that bad.
No, he doesn't. He kicks well. He makes the right decisions.
They pick a stupid team in game 1 and 2, especially the forward pack, and they just don't work. They don't go forward.
Yeah.
And in Origin, mate, you need your forward pack to do their job, and they never really do. It's like, and in game 3, they pick a decent forward pack, they do their job, and Moses' job is easy.
Moses reaps the rewards from it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I think Cleary's he's a really fine player, and really, the only thing holding him back is the fact that he hasn't dominated Origin level.
Yeah. I don't think he's been bad, but he hasn't taken it by the scruff of the neck.
He hasn't had like an Andrew Johns performance in Origin, you know what I mean? But I think he will.
Yeah, he definitely
and
will.
If he can do that to Brisbane, I said the only reason I didn't want to pick Brisbane because majority of the team, except for Adam Reynolds, is too young. Mm-hmm. Right? And when you're a young team, you switch off.
Oh, definitely.
Especially when you
just scored 3 crazy tries out of nowhere.
Yeah, and you're like, and they look dead. Yeah. And then they made some subs, and Luai came off.
Yeah. So I want to speak about this, right? A lot of people would say Cogger wouldn't deserve his medal or whatever. I don't think a lot of people said that, but it's a theme that's going around, and I was reading a lot of it. And then I just realised, like, and I don't know who said, I think TK said this, that Isaiah was killing him in that second half. Until he went off is when they were able to move around and be more comfortable. And I was telling the boys today, Cogger coming on and Luai going off and Isaiah coming off, because they both went off. Luai was injured. Isaiah was HIA. But the ability for them to just... like Cogger coming on made him... There was no responsibility on him. All he had to do was make Cleary's life easier. You know what I mean? And Isaiah not being there, that means they didn't have a traditional lock. That means they couldn't stick to their game plan. Their game plan after Isaiah went off was Cleary.
Yeah.
I know the forward packs and we'll speak about them, but just the way he took it, bro, the way I have never seen a halfback do shit like that in a long time, bro. And especially in a big game when he took the ball and he literally said, I'm him. Like, give me the ball, brother. I'm him. It's like Latrell Mitchell. He gave me that Latrell Mitchell kind of vibe in Origin. Give me the fucking ball. I'm going to make something happen. And he does it. And after I said it when Lindsay Smith and Spencer Leniu came on, I felt like they started to slack off in the first half. Then the second half, he kept them on Cleary. He never changed them. And then, I felt like they were just missing just a little laziness kind of thing kicked in where they were missing tackles. And Leota, Fisher Harris, come on, that doesn't happen because you know how good they are and you know how intimidating they are. And man, that Leota, we've been giving props to him all year. Like, we've been talking about him all year. No one talks about him. Everyone talks about Fenor Blake and Payne Haas, and rightly so. But Moses Leota, bro, I watch him week in, week out, like just off kick chases. You know when Cleary kicks on last, He's like one of the first people there, him and Liam Martin. Like that hungriness, and they've already won 2 grand finals, man. They've won back to back. Like there's no need for you to be hungry again. And then they just rock up in a grand final like that. Bro, just so crazy, bro. Like my favourite, I think like I was so happy I lost my voice. I was yelling at everyone. Everyone's like, are you a Penrith supporter? I'm like, no, bro, but we just witnessed like the craziest shit. And Andrew Johns was like saying the same thing. Like that's the best ever performance by halfback in a grand final ever. Like you can't even debate it.
So yeah, it's not even a debate. I think there were a few turning points.
Yeah.
But I did notice something when I was recording my TikTok saying the game was over. It looked like they went in celebration mode.
Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm like in my head, I'm like, bro, there's still 22 minutes left, bro.
And 10 minutes in rugby league is a long time, imagine.
Because that lead they got was in 10 minutes. I thought Penrith, the chips were down.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like, but the turning point for me was, I think they put Garner on.
Luke Garner came on and started playing. He just played everywhere.
Yeah,
I just remember him playing left, playing right.
Centers at one point. And then they put Leota and Fisher Harris on. They didn't sub him on at halftime because they wanted them to finish the game.
Of course, yeah.
And when they came on, the tone in the middle completely changed because they were getting demolished.
Yeah, bro.
Like Payne Haas.
I
never had one of the best games I've ever seen a prop have in a finals game as well.
Well.
Fim and Flegler
was
these starting props had such an impact on the game. It was unbelievable. Flegler scored. Payne Haas made like 11 meters a carry.
Bro, he was running through gaps like...
I've never seen him run that hard in my life. He was ready for that. I feel so bad for Payne Haas.
That's the only thing I was gutted for, wallah, is for Payne Haas. And I felt bad for Adam Reynolds, but we'll get into Adam Reynolds.
I felt bad for Ezra, man, because same reason as MBAPPE, you know what I mean? Hat-trick in the grand final and you lose. Jesse Artis too.
Oh, he was... Bro, his carries in the first half, even the second half, electric. Almost split the game open when they were defending their line the whole time. Crazy, bro.
Right side defense, bro.
That right side defense,
I kept saying it, man.
And you know what?
They look so bad against Melbourne, but Melbourne aren't good enough to capitalise on it because they got Spuds playing there.
Yeah.
Like as good as Olam used to be, he's nowhere near that now.
He's not there anymore. Maybe he could come back.
And I swear there was that one play. It was like they even commentators said it like, they put Katoni on that side.
Yeah.
It's like, I think Walters knew, but then he just said, no, go on the other side, Katoni.
Go back, yeah.
But he had a mad game
Katoni was unbelievable. We'll get into play ratings.
But yeah, so basically the turning point for me was they sub on Leota and Fisher Harris. Tone in the middle changes. And that one little break that Cleary made,
sparked up
Leota's in support, of course he is.
Of course he is. See that shit?
But that next turning point, man, was that next set, the 40-20, bro. The 40-20. And I think the thing with Luai going off was they call it in basketball hero ball, where, especially in late game situations, it's seen as a negative thing. Where
is it a sacrifice kind of thing?
Hero ball is the 2 best players in a team do everything, and the rest of the players just basically just stand and watch. In basketball, it's seen as like in a negative way because hero ball never actually really wins if you just ignore your teammates because
you need your teammates.
It's predictable.
Yeah.
But
unless you're Curry.
No, even then. Curry, like...
I know, I'm just saying, like, the guy can shoot from everywhere, but we're not talking about basketball.
Yeah, I know. But hero ball.
Yeah.
Where you rely on your best players to get you out. And everyone... And in rugby league, it doesn't happen often, but when you get your Tommy Turbos, you get seasons, but they often don't end up in wins because one player is a lot easier to shut down than a whole team of good players, you know?
Team sport.
But the rest from that first... From as soon as when Luai went off and that third try came in, it was like the props came on and Cleary said, give me the ball, let me take this game over. I promise you I'll lead you to the promised land. It was like Tom Brady in that crazy comeback that he made. I didn't even watch NFL, but I watched that game and I always remember it.
Yeah.
Because he was like...
That's like GOAT shit.
Yeah,
bro.
like only the best of the best can do something like that on the biggest stage. Like this game is beyond Origin. Because this is a grand final, a whole season where they're playing.
Yep.
Not many players even get to sniff a grand final, let alone
even come close like to playing in a grand final.
You know what I mean? So and to take over one like that,
crazy.
That 40-20 completely changed the game.
But so what was it? Try?
It was try.
Line break,
breaks
try
the line
assist.
break, gets a try assist. Then the next play, comes in, kicks a 40-20, mad 40-20 from
Sexy
like the 30,
one, like crazy.
from the other side of the
and
bloody...
he just like perfection, bro, perfection.
From the other side of the bloody field. Like he kicked it on the right side and went to the left side. And he was on the 30, like pretty much. He wasn't on the 40. Wasn't like in dick suck range of the 40 metre line. He was perfect kick. Then he sets up Crichton.
Crichton was crazy.
And Crichton runs through 3 players. He ran that ball so hard. He had Brisbane players tackling Brisbane players. Yeah. And I don't know how he kept that ball. Like, it looked like he was going to lose it. Like, how do you not lose that?
That's one thing I noticed about Crichton. The athleticism that his athleticism has improved crazy, bro.
Because
he's an athlete.
He's putting muscle on.
Yeah.
He's doing work. He's putting in hard work. This guy can be a centre. This guy can be a fullback.
I think he can.
Give him a praise, bro. He's just too athletic, man. Like people look at Suaalii, the same thing.
Yeah.
This guy runs. He runs extremely quick. He's got long strides. He jumps higher than everyone. He's super strong.
Very strong,
That try was insane. But Crichton also got 2 repeat sets with kicks, bro.
The Bulldogs haven't done that all year, the whole team.
Yeah. No. Burton actually gets a decent amount. But he also, half of them go dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Crichton, he kicked one from like 30 out, then smashed Walsh, got a repeat set, then put a little grubber in.
Another little grubber.
That's just helped build pressure, which leads to the Cleary try, where it's all... That try was unbelievable. I'm literally saying it, like, give the ball to Cleary, he will make something happen.
Because the Brisbane looked knocked out by them.
Yeah, because my reaction on TikTok was completely live. Like, I knew this is like, come on, mate.
Yeah.
Like, this is one that I got to be recording for a few minutes to get, you know what I mean? Even if nothing happens, it's still the ending of the game. And I'm like, bro, give it to Cleary. They give it to him. He fucking beats 4 plays and scores. I was in disbelief because, like, mate, you're literally watching someone's legacy be cemented. 3
in a row, bro.
3 in a row. Let alone just 3.
And you're MVP every season. Like, you're the best player in the team.
Let alone just 3.
It's not like you were shit in one season. You were the best in every season, like in most of the season as well.
Yeah, well, I think Edwards won Clive Churchill last year.
I'm not talking about Clive Churchill.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like year in, year out. Everyone knows you're the best player. The pressure's on you. You're freaking 22, 23, 24,
He's
25
now, yeah.
Like, that's crazy, bro. And you got vets in the game. Like, bro, you know what? You know what's crazy? I'm a big... let's talk about Brisbane and how it just collapsed, right? Quickly. I'm a big Adam Reynolds fan. We both are. We love him to death. Like, I would pay any money to have Adam Reynolds, even the season after next season. I just feel like he's just unbelievable, right? But I feel like it's insane how Nathan Cleary looked at Adam Reynolds and he just said, nah, brother. Again, nah, brother. And the Rabbitohs team he had to look at a few players like Cody Walker and whatnot. But the Brisbane, he looks like, he's like, nah, brother, I got ya. And he just... Bro, I feel like Brisbane just got... You said it. They celebrated so early. They got so excited. They felt like they won. 20 minutes to go. Adam Reynolds, I remember very, very clearly. I don't know what minute it was, but it was before the whole collapse. I think it's last tackle. And Adam Reynolds does a short ball on Penrith's 30. And then they just get held. And then, like, the set's over and they have to turn it over. And I'm just like, one sec, bro. It's very weird because Adam Reynolds, if there's anyone in the game you're going to pick to finish a game off for you, and cool it down, it's Adam Reynolds, it's Nathan Cleary. Like, it's those type of players, and he's one of the best at it. Short kicking game, long kicking game. He would even snap a field goal if he had to. Whatever it is, we know he can do it. And then they get 2 dropouts. He tries to win the ball back straight away, out on the full penalty. Then it happens again, and then Penrith catch it. I feel like when you're, I don't know, the mentality to even go about it that way is crazy. Like, in a situation like that, I think Reynolds should have went long and told the boys, you want to fucking win this grand final? We have to defend. Like, we're not going to get the ball back. It's Penrith. Like, we have to defend. And you seen in the first half, Penrith cracked. They went so hard and they couldn't score. Same as like the Queensland kind of thing. I think the mentality, man, I don't know, man. Adam Reynolds, I feel so bad for him, bro. But at the same time, I'm just so disappointed, bro, in him.
I felt like he was
he was injured.
He got hurt, bro.
He got hurt, bro. He done his hip.
I think it was his groin. I don't know. He was clutching at his hip.
Yeah,
I don't know.
something.
Andrew Johns was saying he was trying to be like a physio and say he tore his groin and shit.
Andrew Johns always tries to be like
Yeah,
that.
but I'm like, bro, I don't listen to Nine commentary, bro. I listen to KO, but obviously they won't let me watch it on KO. This grand final Origin.
There's no grand final on KO. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. So I'm like far out, bro. All right.
Spewing.
So now I got to listen to Andrew Johns. Oh, like they don't commentate, bro.
Oh, they just moan, yeah.
Like imagine there's like the contrast between Peter Drury writing poems and she's like Tupac to
I always say I wish Peter Drury commentated the Origin game, and like he knew shit. It'll be insanity, yeah.
Imagine him
like Ray Warren was a bit like that, not poetry, but you were so attracted to his voice that you knew when something happened.
Yeah, I think imagine like you had Peter Drury watching that, like Nathan Cleary after he scores that try, he would have come up with some Tupac
He summoned himself into the Mount of Mount Druitt.
Mount Everest, no, Mount Druitt.
No longer the prince, adopted as the king now, bro.
Yeah,
that'd be insanity. But Brisbane's capitulation, talk to me.
Yeah, I think Adam was hurt because his kicks were just wayward from that point onwards, and yeah, the same thing like. With the Penrith right side defence, the Brisbane left side wait, is it left?
Cobbo was...
Brisbane right side defence is a bit weird as well.
Yeah. Well, Cobbo and Staggs.
Like Staggs is alright, but they could shoot out, and I think Reynolds on that side too. And Cobbo just is not that good defensively. And that was their focal point. They got the last 2 tries on that side.
I don't think they were shitter. I think it was all mentality.
I think they were coasting.
Yeah,
they weren't like
mentality.
Yeah, and I swear, it's sad because the short dropouts. If they just took every dropout long, they would have won that game. Because
I know
because the first try Penrith scored was of Herbie just not catching the ball for some reason.
And Mitch Kenny NPCing his way to the try line.
Yeah, if Herbie just scored it,
game over.
Sorry, if Herbie just caught the ball instead of batting it back, they probably win that game. But it's something about time in possession. It's so valuable. Keep the ball away from another team. But Brisbane just kept making so many errors.
That first half, 5 errors.
In their first 11 sets, bro.
That's like why? I was having this argument with the boys. They're like, Penrith don't deserve to be winning right now. They're playing shit. I'm like, bro, Brisbane have like 5 errors at the moment. How like, I know you can praise their defense, but they still made 5 errors.
Well, they have the 2 most error-prone players in the comp in Cobbo and Walsh. And they like to make errors because at least they're trying. The errors are usually like they're trying something.
It's all like an
but these were
thing.
soft errors, bro.
Yeah.
These were soft errors like just constantly like...
pressure, man. It's pressure. Wallah, it's pressure.
Just poor, yeah.
Cobbo running like a full tilt and he's like, it's your first
He didn't even do anything. He did not do anything this game.
He just did. He was deleted out of the whole game.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the first error he did was
where he ran on the right side and
he just boom. And
he threw the ball forward.
He had money on it.
That pass was less. That was a knock on, but that was less forward than the Reece Walsh pass.
Insanity, man.
But look, there's a lot of things that go into a collapse. All right. Because 16 points is a lot smaller than people think. Because in rugby league, it only takes 1 second to score a try.
Bro, 1 try. I said this to the boys, at 24-6 or 8. I said, Rust, if they score 1 try, I don't know, man. I'm gonna bite my. I'm not saying this like I'm some genius, but just like what you said, because it ends up being a 10-point game, which is not that much, cause for 20 minutes, 18 minutes, even 10 minutes, people can score 3 tries in 10 minutes.
They just looked like they were down, and they hadn't scored 1 real try until the first Cleary, the first try Cleary set up. You know what I mean? Because they had not broken through and scored a try. They got a bit of luck with a really dumb play from Brisbane.
Crazy, man.
Where they basically gave them the try. So that's why I'm like, how the hell do they come back from this? How do they just magically start scoring points? Nathan Cleary, that's how. And it was just amazing. I felt blessed to watch that.
Yes,
bro.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It felt like a privilege to
watch something.
A player that good.
It's like, for me, the World Cup final. Like no matter who you supported, you're like, bro, I'm going to tell my fucking grandkids about this shit. That's insanity, bro. And you know what? You did say it. EZRA, man, was like Kylian Mbappe. Played so well, scored 3 goals, hat-trick. They both had a hat-trick. And they just end up on the losing side by this much, let down by their teammates. Because France weren't good. It was just literally Mbappe, like we said. But I want to ask you a question. It's been going around, and we asked this question straight away after the grand final finished, but we had time to settle and think. Is Nathan Cleary now the greatest halfback of all time? What do you say?
No, he's not the best halfback, but he's not the best halfback because he needs to do.
I'm talking about like Andrew Johns, like past Andrew Johns.
He's
basically.
not better than Andrew Johns.
Okay.
He's not better than Thurston.
Okay.
Because they were able to dominate in every arena, and they did it for so long. You can't just do it for 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Even though if you win more in 6 years, it doesn't make you greater than someone who did it for 10, 12, 13. You know what I mean? And
I didn't expect that.
Sorry.
I thought you were gonna say like, yeah.
But I will say one thing. He's better than them. He's done more than them than when they were 25.
Definitely.
But Johns and Thurston never had the liberty of playing on a team like that as well. So, and John still won 2. Thurston won 1, but 2 if you count the first one.
But he was so good for a lot of his
but a lot of that career he was good.
Yeah.
Even they had years when they were missing the 8.
He was their best player.
He was their best player. And he goes and plays Origin and he looks like a king. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you got to have longevity too. You can't just like he's not Michael Jordan, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You can't just retire. If you're retired now,
we can say
he would be an all-time great.
Yeah.
But he's not the best 7 to ever live. But the thing that I will say is that for sure, Nathan Cleary is on the path to be the best player that ever touched football. Like, he's 25 years old. He has 3 championships. He needs a Dally M, I'd say.
He still hasn't won one.
Still hasn't won one because of the TikTok video.
Yeah. Literally, bro.
Yeah,
that's
like he hasn't won one.
That's the biggest burner ever.
Yep. But what I'm saying is he has done so much at 25 years old, and he still hasn't hit his prime yet, most likely. Because like a lot of halves, they do hit their prime after 30.
Yeah, because they get wiser and
it's
smarter.
It's all
this
up
kid
here.
has it now.
Yeah, this kid has that
and it's
composure.
like it's still early as well. Like it's still
he has the opportunity to be the greatest player to ever touch football, and he will all be judged on how he is when his team is no longer at this level.
Yeah.
When his team takes a step down and they're like Melbourne now.
Yeah.
Or like you know what I mean?
People are gonna start talking about him how they're talking about Munster.
Yeah.
They're gonna say, "Oh, he's overrated."
Yeah, they could very well be.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
And I don't like that either. I'm not gonna do that because he's won 3 championships and he's got 2 Clive Churchills, and he's won 2 Origin series.
Insanity.
He never dominated Origin like Johns and Thurston did.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd say.
What I mean? And
look, right after the game, I was like, "Fuck."
He's not the GOAT.
I know, but no, I'm not saying
because he's not the GOAT 7 because the 2 7s are the GOATs.
Are the GOATs of all time, really?
You know what I mean? Yeah. And what you're gonna say he's better than Cameron Smith? You can't, because Cameron Smith's below them on my list.
Yeah, I don't have.
But he's 3rd.
I don't have Cameron Smith. People can say it, and it's hard to disagree. Like you can say it is the greatest. For me, my GOAT list in NRL is Andrew Johns, Cameron Smith, and then JT. And then, like, you can...
Yeah,
then the list just goes on.
Mine's Andrew Johns, JT, Cameron Smith.
Okay, yeah.
Because he changed the hook. And we're not going to have this conversation.
Anyway, they had the longevity, but for me...
I can't say he's the best 7 ever because that means he's better than those guys who have done way more.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to agree with that. I don't think Nathan Cleary is the greatest 7 of all time.
Yeah.
I'm happy we recorded this 2-3 days later after the grand final because we actually had time to settle. In the moment, I didn't ever said it was, but in the moment, I was like, ooh, far out, bro. He might get spicy, this one. But man, Andrew Johns was an absolute animal, unbelievable. Like, and I think Nathan Cleary, if Nathan Cleary doesn't have a bad injury, I don't even care who he's playing for. He's going to be one of the greatest, bro. Let's be honest. Few things before we go. Stephen Crichton, are you excited?
I've never been more excited for him.
Honestly, bro.
There was Burden. This is a different level of...
Yeah, because we've seen him for so long now.
Bro,
he scored a try. Put this in your head now, yeah? He scored a try in each of the last 4 grand finals. Because is insanity.
And he scored in the World Cup final as well. I
And
think.
like he scored in Origin. Like he's just a big game player, right? And I hope we don't ruin his career. I really just hope. I hope he excels and becomes even better. I know it's gonna be hard, but takes on more responsibility and becomes that him kind of player for the whole team.
I think at fullback he can't grow much more than at centre. Then he can't grow that much more at centre.
Yeah, I said you can't go. That's you've clocked it. It's done.
Like you can only do so much at centre because you don't get as much ball. Like you don't have as much agency on the game as you do at fullback. And the way I see this bloke is, imagine you had him getting way more touches all over the field. You get him supporting. The only bad thing about putting him at fullback is you sort of lose the defensive aspect.
Yeah, that toughness on the
And then we got to see him under the high ball. But
I think he'll be fine.
I think he'll be fine under the high ball. He jumps higher than everyone.
Yeah, I just worry about one thing is his ball playing. That's all. That's the only thing.
Look,
but not every fullback is a ball playing fullback.
Yeah, Tedesco just runs.
Yeah,
and he's getting picked for Australia still. You know
let's get through player ratings quickly before we wrap it up. I'm gonna start off I'll start off with Brisbane actually. Brisbane's player ratings from the grand final. Reece Walsh out of 10.
I'm gonna give Reece a 6.
Yeah, I'd give Reece
because he was missing for a lot of this game, but when he did touch the ball, because he didn't get that much balls he usually gets. When he did touch a ball,
electric,
crazy. 2 line breaks and a try assist. When they were rolling, he was there. You knew he was there, and 10 tackle breaks as well. Crazy,
unbelievable, bro.
So, but just didn't. It wasn't
him.
It wasn't Reece Walsh. It wasn't a Reece Walsh good game.
Yeah, we can tell, bro.
So I'd give him a 6 I'd give him a 6.5.
Okay. So Reece Walsh, I got him as a 6 out of 10. Jesse Arthurs.
I'm giving him a solid 8.
I have to agree with that. I'd say a solid 8 as well.
Yeah, I think,
bro, there was moments in that game where they had to. His runs were so important. Cobbo.
A 2. Was he even on the field?
Yeah, Selwyn Cobbo gets a 3 for me, bro. Probably a 3. I'm gonna be more generous than you. Stags.
Giving him a 7.
Yeah, I'll give Katoni Stags.
He made an error.
I'd even give him an 8.
That error was the coming out of his own end with the shit play of the ball.
But he made up for it after.
But mate, his runs, he was dropping props, bro. He was running right at Lindsay Smith.
Everyone.
He was a machine.
Farnworth.
I'll give him a 7 because he had a really good game outside of giving them a try for free, and he was good defensively.
Yeah,
as well.
I'd say 7 too. Yeah, the try just gets it down a little bit. EZRA Mem. Do we have any words?
You got to give him a 9.
Yeah, I'd even
9.5.
I'd give him a 9.
I'll give him a 9.5.
I think because only one person's getting a 10 in this list.
I'll give him a 9.5, and he was just such a damaging ball runner.
Unbelievable.
And yeah,
Adam Reynolds.
I'll give him a 6.
I gave him a 5.
Yeah, just when the game was his to control and get him home, he didn't do it.
Yeah, Flegler.
8.
I'd give him a 9.
At 8.5.
I feel like he carried them so much, bro.
Yeah.
Payne Haas.
8.5 as well. They were both elite.
Payne Haas for me was a freaking 9, bro.
Yeah.
I'd give him 9.5. I love that.
What did he do wrong? I'll give him a 9. It's just the fact that he lost.
Crazy.
If he won, he would have been a 10.
Yeah, literally. Walters.
7.5.
Yeah, 8. I guess 6. He kicked the 40-20, didn't he?
He kicked a mad 40-20.
Yeah.
He nearly got another one.
I'd give him a 7 for that. Ricky.
6.
Yeah.
At the first 20, he looked like one of the best on the pitch, and I'll give him a 5. It just didn't have that much agency.
Yeah, I'd give him 5 because it's half. He only played one good half. Capewell.
5 as well.
5 as well. Carrigan, last one.
He was really not himself.
But he was out of it, eh?
I'll give him a 6.
He was full out of it.
Yeah, 5 even, yeah.
The bench, what do you rate the whole bench as the whole thing?
Collectively,
I'd say 6. Not even?
I'd give him a 5 as well.
Yeah, just give him a little pass. Let's get to Penrith's player ratings for the grand final. Dylan Edwards.
9.
I'd go 7.
He made 300 metres, bro.
Yeah.
9.
That's 2 missed tackles. You know what? Fuck it.
He missed one tackle, bro.
We're going 9. 9. Taruva.
He was solid. I'll give him a 6.
I'd give him a 7. I think he was so good, bro. There was some tackles he made. Cars, crazy. To'o.
7, but if they gave him the ball.
Yeah, Tag, we're going to get to him.
Yeah,
we're gonna get to him.
I'll give To'o an 8, bro.
I'm going to give To'o an 8.
His carries were so good.
He was dropping props as well. Tango.
Bro, 3.
I'd give him a 4.
3,
I'd go
bro.
4.
Oh, I'm gonna give him a 2.
All right.
Because he was doing everything he could to
not score.
tries, and then he missed a lot of tackles.
All right, Stephen Crichton.
9.5.
Yeah, I'd give it a 9.5. Unbelievable performance.
Far
Jerome
out,
Luai,
bro.
can't really rate him.
2.
2, yeah, didn't really play.
What did he do?
Nathan fucking Cleary.
You gotta go 10.
11 out of 10. Don't even explain it.
He's a
11
9.5,
out of...
but because
No, stop. It's 11 out of 10, brother. That's it.
You get your ankle stolen, you can't get a 10.
Moses Leota.
9.5.
9.5. I'd say the same. Sorensen.
7.
Fair play. Liam Martin.
7.
Isaiah.
5.
I'd give him a 10 for leaving the field.
5.
Give him Penrith the chance.
5.
No, I'd go 6. I think he's pretty solid, Isaiah. Fisher Harris.
9.5.
You think like Leota? I think Leota was better than him. So I'd give him an 8. I'll give him an 8.
I'll give him a 9. Leota and Haas are the 2 best, and Flegler, but Fisher Harris does so much for him.
Let's go to the bench. Cogger.
You're missing one guy, bro.
Who?
You're missing Mitch Kenny.
Mitch Kenny. Oh my, didn't I say him? Okay.
No.
Mitch Kenny.
8.
8, yeah.
He was a tough guy.
You need
bro.
a guy like that in your team to
Fuck,
win
he's
grand
good.
finals. Cogger.
I'll give him a 7. Came in, did a really good job.
8. I'm going to go 8. Lindsay Smith.
Didn't have as good as a game as he usually does, so I got to give him a 5.
Yeah, I'd give him a 5 as well. Spencer Leniu.
I got to give him a 4.
Shocking.
Really was not a Spencer Leniu game, bro.
I think he injected him too early. Last one, Luke Garner, before we wrap up.
I'll give him a 7. I think he did a really good. I might even give him a 7.5.
I'm giving him an 8. I think he deserves it.
Yeah, he just did a good job.
He was
man.
unbelievable.
From
man.
the Tigers to Premiership, mate.
He's living the dream, bro. He won it. Yeah, he's won it now. That's us, man. That's League Lads for this season. Thank you for everything. We love you all. We're going to try as much as we can to get the best guests on and just... We're not going to be like every other podcast where they're, well, how was your journey? Like, we're going to ask those questions, but, bro, I want to ask them about what they like to eat. I want to know what they fucking like they listen to.
I want to get to know them.
I want to get to know them. I want to know what they want to... I want to know what their favourite movie is, if they watch The Sopranos. I want to know everything. So we're going to try our best, me and Fred, with all the pull and sort of attention we have to make it happen. We love you all. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Stay a League, lads. Let's go.
Love you guys.